I was going through old footage for something else, and I found it, and I realized that it should be posted because it's not the welcoming of Sammy into my life. It is my sweet bear's final adventure. We are on our way to our summer of lakes, and then we're going to Mississippi, and we're going to pick up Bear's baby brother. His name is Sam, and he is so cute. There's little Bear. He got diagnosed with kidney disease. He's 17. It's not as bad as it could be, the doctor said, so we're giving him subcutaneous fluids twice a week. Hopefully he'll make it at least until Christmas.
Yes, you're getting your water now. You're going to be healthy again.
He was getting really, really wobbly and tired this morning. It's been a very difficult time for me, because just between all the work that was involved after my mom died, just with like cleaning up the space, there were closets filled with old coats that like we didn't want to do any of that when my mom was alive, because we didn't want it to look like, okay, you're going to die, so we're just cleaning it up and taking over. So by the time we got rid of all that stuff, it was exhausting. So then the estate goes into probate, and that's a mess, which I'm not even going to get into, but the stress of it all, it has been like weighing so heavy on me. And then I get the diagnosis that Bear has kidney disease, and I'm like, ah! So I'm on vacation, and my van always makes me feel so happy and so good. I am taking Bear for a walk because I think he's fading, but he really likes looking around.
Bear is not doing so good today. I gave him water this morning, and it like was absorbed immediately. I'm very worried. So I'm giving him everything he loves. He's about to eat a marshmallow. Good boy. Such a good boy.
Okay, this is a marshmallow I will eat. This is the part Bear loves. I know it's not good for dogs to have marshmallows necessarily, but he's dying. Give him every pleasure you can find. Here he goes. Good boy. Oy, it is hot. It is painfully hot. It is in the 90s. We just had a thunderstorm to just like release the water from the air, and we're about to have another one, I think. But it's a beautiful campground. I drove to the end, slot number 60. At the very end, it's like this campsite. You drive these roads that are like really skinny and really high up, considering we're on a lake, and it's like this little peninsula. You get to the end of the peninsula, and this one campsite has like a panoramic view of the lake. Okay, Fox. The bad part, it's Pinot Noir, and Pinot Noir is so mild that you might think you're drinking grape juice. I'm drinking it in small amounts. Anyway, it's the middle of the day. I'm wearing my pajamas because what is the best thing to wear when it's so fucking hot? Bad mouth word, but really there. Things that are loose, things that don't cling to you. I had my bathing suit on, but it clings to you. It clings to you in two spots. It was a bikini, so it's not clinging in that many spots, but it was hot. So I'm in my easiest clothing. Right now I have a hamburger on the grill because I don't want to cook inside, and we're expected to have thunderstorms the rest of the night. So I'm gonna have a hamburger for dinner. But this campsite is beautiful. It's really, I mean, this whole trip has been so beautiful. And except for the fact that today was like an extraordinarily hot day. It was supposed to go up to 91, 95-ish, something like that. After the rain, it was supposed to have gone down, so I think it's like in the 80s now, but still. I think air conditioning would be a good idea. I wouldn't use it all the time, but sure would be nice to have. But Bear is doing well. We upped his water to every other day. Hi, Bear, we're talking about you. And I pumped up the kayak today, and we took it out on the water, but it was so hot. It wasn't even cool on the water, and I set my riding area and his hanging area up right where the water like laps, and we didn't stay there that long. So I haven't gotten good writing done today, but yesterday I've gotten amazing writing done. Like one day was all day on the log line, like all day trying to figure out like the essence of the story, where the character, the tone, the theme, the vibe, the conflict, all was in like this one sentence. And I think I got it. I ran it by my sister. She's pretty much going to be my run everything by my sister kind of a thing. I don't have any friends. You know, I moved away from California, and I really suck at making friends with people because I don't maintain friendships. I mean, my history is a weird one, and I'm actually a little bit on the autistic scale. So I don't make friends easy. I don't keep them. I get weird and feel they don't like me, and it's just bad. Anyway, all right, see, now it's too hot even for this. Even for this, it's too hot. Like I'm sweltering. So I'm gonna wrap it around and pin it. Found one. See, everybody has a junk drawer. Even in small spaces like this, you have a junk drawer. I have two. Because you know what? If it's not clothes, it's junk. Like, what are you going to do? Divide the stuff that's medicine with the stuff that's makeup, with the stuff that's electronical equipment? No, it's all junk. Staplers, tape, pencils, junk. So that is my logic. You would think I was drunk, but I'm not. I'm just starting. I'm just hot. I'm just like burned out. Tomorrow's my last day here. I'm going to turn on a fan. This is my Shark Flex Breeze fan. It's going to blow on me. So I got it because it basically said that you can run it for 12 hours on battery. I think it was 12 hours. I don't remember. But it was some ridiculous number. And the battery won't die. But low doesn't do a damn thing. This is medium. And with that, you get like 4 hours. But 4 hours is better than nothing. And you know what? As soon as I get to the next campground tomorrow, I have plug-in electricity. I can charge everything. I can run everything all at once. Well, maybe not all at once. I don't think my electrical system will handle that. Hi, Bear. Want to say hi? Hi, people. My neck is fat because I have water in it. I did not do well by him today. I thought, you know, it was so nice. It was so pretty. The water made such inviting sounds as it lapped. It was like, come in, come in. So I figured I'd like pump up the kayak, and my move is like a 10-minute move down the street. So if worse comes to worse, I'll like tie it to the back. And I figured that maybe he would like it. And we both went swimming, but he didn't like it. And then afterwards, I mean, I don't know, he was sitting on, I have this pad that I put in the refrigerator, so it's really cold, and it's supposed to be like, he's supposed to keep him warm. Pomeranians and pugs, it's like, you have to do that because they just the Pomeranians have so much fur. The pugs have this, breathing system that's stopped by their squished nose. So they really need to be kept warm. But Chihuahuas, they're from Mexico. They're used to heat. But I put him on that and he starts shaking. So I'm like, are you shaking because you're cold? So I took it away and I used it and it felt great. I am not from Mexico. Anyway. Oh, my hamburger. I have to get my hamburger. Oh, I am at a new campsite. It's called 7 Points Campsite, Recreation, 7 Points Campsite. And it is gorgeous. I'm on this like elevated deck that overlooks the lake. And it's kind of the most beautiful view, even though I don't think the camera's going to do any justice to it because cameras tend to flatten things. But being above the lake and looking out on it with all these trees just sort of there, it's just really so inspiring. And then I have these steps that lead down to my private patio, which for the next 2 days I won't really be enjoying because we're getting rain for the next 2 days. But after that, it'll be pretty amazing because I washed my hair last night. It'll be pretty amazing because you can like swim right off of that little deck area, and you can I can launch my kayak right off of that area. So it'll be perfect. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. I have electricity for the next 10 days. Then I bust ass down to Mississippi to pick up Bear's little brother. His name is Sam. He's a Chihuahua. He's 6 pounds. I have to have a dog. I just have to have a dog. It's like dog love is such a beautiful thing. It soothes my soul. It heals me every single day. And Bear always had a brother, and he loved that. So, and he's a pack creature, so I think he'll be very happy with him. But it's hard to get a 6-pound small Chihuahua in Pennsylvania. They're not exactly running wild like they were in California. So this one is from Mississippi. So I'm driving down to Mississippi in 2 days flat. It's going to be like 2 8-hour days of driving. And then I'm staying at a campsite in Gulfport, Mississippi that has electricity. Yay! But it's going to be so hot. And this van, I have experienced so much heat in this van. It's almost unpleasant. Like if I had it to do over, instead of putting that fan, I would get the 12-volt air conditioner. And I might eventually get one and put it in that hole. But my philosophy has always been to follow the weather. But you know what? If I would have gone up to Maine in July, they had 90-degree weather. So next summer I'm heading out west, the northern route through like Chicago, Dakota, Wyoming, Montana. That's not my straight route because that's really going all over the place. But those are places that should be a little bit cooler. And if it's hot, I'm getting the air conditioner. Anyway, long rant to say, here I am in paradise. Okay, I just put my kayak in the water. I'm hot, sweaty, but we're gonna go see Bear. He's in his little spot. I have the gazebo all set up for him. See? Hi, Bear. So we are at this new camp spot. Same campsite as the last few days, but it's a new camp spot and it's really nice. There's Bear. Hi, people. He is not doing well. It's really a struggle. I'm doing everything for him. I'm glad I didn't bring my bike because I wouldn't have used it. The only reason I'm going to use my kayak is because he can sit here and watch me. I don't think he wants to go in. He's really weak. He shakes every now and again. He gets his waters now 2 times a week. Every other day. Initially it was 2 times a week. Mwah! But this is the view we have. Pretty nice. The only bad thing is our fire pit is right there. But there's our kayak. See, I think he can sit here and he can watch me play around. I am so in love with this campground. I'm going to come back. I think it's like 2.5 hours from where I live, although I have no idea because I went someplace else first. Took 5 hours to get there and then 2 hours to get here from there, which mathematically says 3 hours, but I have no idea. Anyway, It's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Oh, there's a big black cloud up there. But I set everything up. I have 5 days here. I'm going to do a lot of writing still. I might not get to my designing or my making the hats and stuff for the Vogue campaign, but I'm going to have some fun, and I'm going to take good care of Bear. It's very windy, so I'm having a hard time talking and controlling the kayak. It's slowly going to turn its way around. I don't even know if I'm showing up in this video, but I have to say this campground is paradise. It is like we have this private little patio, and Bear is so happy. He is sitting on the cot in his blanket that he's so comfortable in, and he doesn't even care that I'm on the water without him because he can see it from where he is. So it's going really good, and I'm so happy because all I want is for him to be comfortable. This whole thing, I mean, today it was so difficult to see him. He was trembling and looking and like not eating and walking back and forth like mildly frantically, and it was very clear he didn't feel good. Oh, it's so, oh, I guess I am in the screen. So it was like really hard for me to watch him in that state. So now to see him so comfortable in the gazebo, just watching everything, it's like I want his last days to be filled with joy. All right, now I'm gonna have to like figure out where the fuck I'm being drugged down to. Hey, Bear. Okay, so you're doing the don't look at the camera thing?
So I just watched this squirrel gather a nut and then bring it over to the fire pit and bury it. And I was thinking that poor squirrel has no idea that was like a wasted effort because somebody's going to light a fire. But actually, it might have been really smart because they'll toast the nut. There's Bear.
Okay, it is the end of the day. I have one more day and 2 more nights here, and then I'm off to get Sammy. Bear is doing really good. Hi, people. I'm not dying, I'm thriving. He's doing really good. It's been difficult. I think as Chihuahuas, they really like being hot because when he was having his shivers, they were colder days. So it's very possible that what's going on with him makes him very sensitive to temperature, but he was reacting badly to cold temperature. On our way to Mississippi, he should be fine. We're leaving Susquehannock. This was like the most beautiful campground ever. And I'm on my way to Mississippi to get little Sammy. It's gonna be 17 hours of driving. So the plan, it's like 7 o'clock. The plan is to drive for 6 hours, stop for an hour, drive for 6 more hours. And then tomorrow I can just do 6 hours. Okay, we are off. Bye. Bear did not make it till Christmas. I took him home and just showered him with love. And on October 8th, I said my final goodbye. He was a wonderful dog.